thank you for joining us this morning. The Business Breakfast was an idea we created last year for the simple reason to showcase the club and its sponsors, obviously, and also its endeavors throughout the year. So it's an opportunity that we sort of host to bring together the press and current and potential business partners for the club. The club itself, as the speaker mentioned, is not any normal club in a sense of we didn't create a club just for the sake of having a club. First of all, it was created by a group of young people who love the game. So the club was created for the love of the game. It was also created for the love of the locality. Our locality, Swigi, is relatively new, and we are actually the first organization, official organization, created by the civil society within the locality. So the people came together to give the locality this opportunity to actually be represented in the MFA, but also give them the chance to get together and organize something together. And last but not least, since especially, as I said, the club is made of young people, all coming from a university background, we also know the value of doing other things apart from working. So we believe that sports, and in this case football, is there to foster an integral part of human development. So the club offers us as a committee, as young people, the chance to actually run an organization of quite heavy workload. An organization that represents, as I said, our locality within the football sphere in Malta. It allows the players to get involved, keep fit, showcase their talents on a national level. And it allows the citizens of Sweden to also take part in creating a culture within our locality, something that is very, 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 very low at the moment. So, these are the elements the club is based on. These are the principles that all of the committee members foster. And we also tried, as a committee, to, as I said, maybe stand out a bit amongst all the other clubs. So that at the end of the day, every club is different in one way or another. So, as a club, as I mentioned, we are young and dynamic. I think the average age within the committee is maybe mid-20s. I think this is a very big endeavor, and it also highlights the strength of youth, the youth within the locality to actually create something that is not an easy task at all, I'm sure you know. The club is very media-oriented compared to other clubs. We have invested a lot, thanks to our sponsors who don't Tangle Media and Logics, with having a good corporate image, a good presence on the web, through our own website, through Facebook, through YouTube. We also record our matches. So we're trying to give that focus to the club to, as I said, stand out amongst the others. And even though we're third division and it's an amateur level, and we promote this importance of being an amateur club, we are doing our best to actually run the club as professionally as possible. This is for the, obviously, the benefit of our sponsors, but we're coming up with those structures that will allow us to be A, sustainable, and B, grow in a manner that can help our sponsors, help our locality, and help our players. Later on, we'll be explaining a bit the business ideas, sort of this side, this professional side of the club. I'd like to end there. I'd like just to thank a few people. First of all, I'd like to thank Hotel Cavalieri for this opportunity. I'd like to thank Honorable Robert Arrigo for his support throughout the year. I would like to also thank the MFA President Damanin Damayo for also his support throughout the year. Our sponsors, StarGames.com, Arrigo & Sons, 6 Vacancy Center, Untangled Media, Logix, and Sportica, and Noel Arrigo, Noel Muscat & Co. I'd like to thank all the committee. We all do this in our spare time, and your work is very much appreciated. I'd like to thank our coaching staff, who will be speaking to us later on. And last but not least, all our players and our members and fans. And once again, yourselves for attending. Thank you.
Thank you, Justin. I would now like to invite the President of the Motor Football Association, Mohamed Nabil Zemaia, to give us his